Hello everyone. If there's one thing you should know about me, it's that my favorite superhero of all time is the Incredible Hulk and Spider-Man. I don't know, it's always flip-flop between these two as my number one, but in today's video I will be talking about that one time the Hulk turned friendly fire on and took swift action in packing up every single member of the Avengers. Okay, so just to add some context, aliens called the Chitauri are invading Earth, except they are actually more intimidating and dangerous than those ones, especially cause of the fact that they are actually covered in vibranium armor. Yeah, the same as that shit. So the Avengers are assembled to stop them.
You know the drill.
Except Nick Fury wanted Hulk's ass to stay on the bench cause he's afraid he'll outshine the whole team and be the MVP instead of his boy Cap. But for real though, Hulk is a real savage in this movie, not being able to distinguish friend from foe when in Hulk mode. Banner thought he was one step ahead and thought he could somehow gain control of the Hulk by mixing his blood with the super soldier serum in Captain America's blood, which admittedly did work for a bit until there were no more aliens to keep the Hulk busy. Okay, so the fight starts. Well, after the fight, all the alien ships have been destroyed and Hulk is tending to the last of the foot soldiers, and wow, you can really hear it in his voice how much he's enjoying smashing their heads in. Bro got the whole team so shook that they just gathered behind him and were waiting for someone to step up and approach Hulk to tell him the battle is over. Earth is saved. Now Cap is the only one with the codjones to actually approach Hulk, but I bet he probably only did it cause he didn't wanna look like a scared bitch in front of his Black Widow. However, this would prove to be a big mistake for Cap cause dude calls him by his first name and Hulk wasn't about to tolerate that disrespect and said you will refer to me as Mr. Dr. Professor Hulk and backhands the shit out of Cap, sending him flying. The whole team was clearly shaken up by the sudden turn of events, but before they get the chance to process what just happened, Hulk gets the drop on them, grabbing Iron Man and ragdolling him around to swat at the team, causing everyone to scatter before yeeting his ass away like an unwanted toy. So anyway, while Hulk's not looking, Giant Man thinks he can sneak up on Hulk by trying to stomp on him, but Hulk manages to hop out the way and proceeds to show Giant Man the folly of his ways by jumping on his knee and right hooking his kneecap to the side of his leg. Bruh, that shit's gotta be broken. I mean, did you hear that crunch? Big bro's in more pain than Tom after getting his toe smashed by Jerry. So after Giant Man goes down, Hulk continues with the disrespect by throwing a rock upside Pime's head, knocking him out. Just as Hulk's about to continue the assault, the Wasp comes in for the save, and I'm not gonna lie, I think Hulk might have let off a bit had Wasp not decided to attack cause Hulk is like a child and might have thought he was seeing Tinkerbell or some magical pixie shit. But Wasp ain't got no damn pixie dust on her. Instead the bitch stings the hell out of Hulk's eyes, and in response Hulk claps back, literally blasting her ass back to her mans. And this is how you know Wasp has some guardian angel watching her, or some shit, cause had she been just an inch closer, you know the aftermath would have been like a fly after a run-in with a swatter. I'll give her credit though, she's the only one that made my boy Hulk cry. Anyway, so while Hulk is rubbing his eyes, he starts hearing some boss music approaching, and it's fucking Thor ready to throw down as he opens with a swing from Jonathan that was so hard it sent Hulk falling through more floors than Gwen Stacy in TASM 2. Before I continue, can I just say I miss Thor having this godly theme whenever he made his entrance. Shit went so hard and really gave you that feeling that this is no mere mortal you're about to face off against, this is the motherfucking god of thunder. So getting back, Thor makes his way down to Hulk, and even after that amazing play, bro kept mumbling to himself how he had a bad feeling about this fight on some Obi-Wan shit. And right on cue Hulk jumps out of the crater, landing in front of Thor looking at him like, oh yeah, now you have fucked up. Hulk charges at Thor about to land her, right, but Thor catches Hulk slipping and proceeds with the 5-piece combo. The cameraman cuts to Cap getting revived by Betty and you can see it in this man's eyes. Bro is flabbergasted. Fuck the Nazis, the aliens and that super alien he fought at the beginning of the movie. Bro knows just from that one hit and seeing some of his teammates already needing assistance that they can't be fucking around and need to take Hulk's ass down ASAP. Cap tells Betty to get as much of Bruce's meds to hopefully put the Hulk to sleep, since brute force isn't going to work, or will it? The cameraman then cuts back to Hulk and Thor still duking it out, and Thor throws a nasty hook with the hammer again at Hulk, making my boy bounce on the concrete like a damn basketball. Look at Hulk's face. Bro has had enough and is like, alright Blondie, you wanna cheat and use weapons like a bitch instead of just swapping hands? Let's see how you like my hammer. Bro then tears the top off the tank to get the reach advantage and uses it to give Thor a taste of his own medicine, sending him flying through the air and floor like he did. Unfortunately, Thor lost the grip on his hammer and that shit lands in front Hulk. Seeing as how Hulk just broke his own toy, bro tries copying the shiny new one for himself, but the damn thing didn't wanna budge. Even Hulk was confused as to why he couldn't move it, but my man said I'm the strongest one there is, and tries his absolute hardest to lift the damn thing. In the background we see Thor has just recovered from his side swipe and is ready to catch some hands for round 2, but unfortunately, he catches Hulk just in time to witness him lifting his hammer with just pure fucking strength. Bro couldn't believe it and was legitimately frozen. Hulk just had to flex on him one more time by holding Jonathan with just one hand before throwing it right in Thor's face, knocking him out. Bruh, as badass as this was, how did Thor fumble the ball so damn hard this early in the game? What type of chance do the rest of these regular ass humans have when their best player got taken out by his own weapon? I would have been like, okay GG's, we are so damn screwed. Okay, so I know some of you may be scratching yours heads wondering how the hell the Hulk was able to do this, and quite frankly I don't know myself. I mean, under normal circumstances I'd admittedly say Hulk can't do this since he isn't worthy, but since this is supposed to be an adaptation of the Ultimate Marvel Universe, I'd say Mjolnir probably doesn't have that worthiness enchantment in this verse. But at the same time this movie also takes a lot of from the main Marvel Universe, since the characters are more spiritually closer to them than what they are supposed to be in the Ultimate Universe, thank God. But yeah, I'm not exactly sure. My money is on no enchantment, but I'll let you all be the judge. So getting back to the fight, even though Thor is down for the count, Hulk still thinks the disrespect was not enough and is about to hit Thor with the hammer again. And peep this shit. The second time Hulk lifts the hammer, he does it with ease. Man really is on some whole other level. But again, before some real damage is done, Cap comes in for the save and straight up tells him to stop bullying and fight him in a 1v1. Hulk is like, oh hell no, you think you're on my level? Hulk then charges at him, but Cap is a nimble little bastard and sweeps the Hulk right over his head using his shield. Hulk says this is just a minor inconvenience and is about to charge again, but Cap stops him in his tracks, throwing his shield at him and tries to follow up, but Hulk caught him slipping and sends him through the air again before landing on the side of the building and tumbling his way down worse than Chris Farley was tumbling down that mountain. Hulk tries to follow up with a stomp on Cap, but what's this? Giant Man comes in for the save.
You're still a little man, Banner. Now knock it off or I'm gonna squish you.
Nah, I guess the ass whooping he received earlier didn't properly register, cause Big Man thinks he's got Hulk secured in his grip and tells him to knock it off or he'll get a timeout, but Hulk has dealt with this poser already and easily breaks out the grasp. Giant Man never posed a challenge, and the audacity of this man must have especially ticked Hulk off, cause he goes straight for the throat and strangles him worse than Katniss was in Mocking J Part 1. After Giant Man goes down again, Hulk tries to use the Grand Slam Witch on him, but Wasp comes in for the save, again just in the nick of time. Man, Hulk sure loves to continue the beatdowns even after his opponent is down. Also, can I just say Hulk could have killed Giant Man twice had his bitch Wasp not stepped in. He better show her the appreciation she deserves. Oh. So anyway, Wasp is pretty much using the annoying fly strat, and Cap, I guess, thinks he's fighting ghosts, so while he's distracted, Cap throws his frisbee at Hulk's legs, causing him to trip, but his shield gets caught under him and this makes Cap immediately stop dead in his tracks. Bro threw his only means of defense, and I guess he was thinking it was gonna bounce back, but nope. Bro miscalculated and had to retreat. Just as Hulk is about to grab him, Iron Man comes in last second and blasts Hulk, then gives him a pretty clean tackle into the building. I'm thinking damn, Iron Man might be able to clutch this, but bro got his ass thrown back from the pit of darkness and Hulk emerges and is even more pissed that people keep jumping him from behind when he's focusing on one target. Hulk swiftly makes his way to Iron Man and just look at Tony here. Bro is just preparing himself for the godly ass whooping he's about to receive. Hulk shows no mercy in trashing that weak ass armor so much that even Cap was like, damn, I can't let my boy go out like that. I gotta save him. Cap gets Hulk's attention by drop kicking from behind, and again Hulk is tired of taking all these cheap shots and struts his way to Cap. And I'm not gonna lie, massive respect to Cap, cause even though he's been getting his ass beat the most, the man is not afraid to step up when needed. Hulk doesn't give a shit though and knees his ass through some metal crates. And this is how you know home team is getting desperate, cause they send out the scrubs to fucking try and intercept Hulk with pistols. Cause Hulk is like, are you for real, and sits their asses down with just one throw of a helicopter blade. Despite the shit getting beaten out of him this whole fight, Cap runs up on Hulk and tells him to cut his shit out. Bro is getting frustrated. This fight is going nowhere and his squad just keeps getting bullied. Cap right hooks Hulk and you can see it in his face. Hulk is like, is this dude serious? Dude didn't even feel it, and Hulk responds in kind by telling him to stop being a bitch and just take these hands. Betty finally comes through with the shit they need to finally stop Hulk's rampage, but he's not gonna just stay still, and cause Cap doesn't wanna get his ass beat anymore, so he tells Iron Man and Pym to try and slow Hulk down so he can get a clear shot. This is the first time the Avengers actually start working as a team instead of getting their asses handed to them one at a time. Cause Iron Man hits him with that uni-beam and Giant Man gets some licks back by pounding Hulk through the concrete. Hulk just shrugs that shit off though, of course, and violates Giant Man just one more time. There goes that plan. Cap then sends Wasp in to cause another distraction, and she shrinks herself smaller to fly inside Hulk's head to blast his brain out, giving him a major headache. Now to this day I don't know why, but for some reason Cap decided to fumble right here and just never took the shot. Wasp is working her ass off trying to keep Hulk distracted as long as possible, but I guess the pressure was getting to Cap or some shit, cause my man had only one shot, so he had to make it count, and Wasp gave bro 3 to 5 business days to take it, but just never followed through for some reason. What the fuck? That shit would prove to bite Cap in the ass, cause Hulk manages to shake Wasp out his head, letting him recover. Hulk then spots Cap trying to hide behind his squad and singles him out by throwing a rock at him, knocking Cap down and destroying the gun with a shot inside. Cap is really fucked now, cause Hulk has had enough and proceeds to grab Cap to try and recreate that one fatality from Mortal Kombat X. Luckily for Cap, Black Widow manages to clutch a losing situation and stabs Hulk in the back with a sedative. I'm sure that didn't feel too good, cause Hulk just throws Cap aside and swats the bitch out the sky. Hulk really does not discriminate, these hands are rated E for everyone. Anyway, with the meds finally injected, Betty finally steps up to calm the Hulk down so he doesn't burn it out his system. And since Hulk has always been a simp for Betty, and he just finally chills out and takes a nap. Just wow, I really miss seeing Hulk like this, all savage and monstrous, and not taking shit from anybody instead of being some nerd that is now just a background character. I mean, this dude, well, in the other movie and comics at least, is a founding member of the Avengers and the strongest one there is due all the respect. Well, at least Hulk is kicking ass in the comics right now, and if y'all haven't read his latest run, I highly recommend it. Other than the game Ultimate Alliance, as a kid the Ultimate Avengers movie was one of my first introductions to the team, and while they didn't exactly have the best debut, this is one of my favorite childhood movies, and was a blast to revisit again after quite some time. Certainly took me back to a different era of Marvel that in some ways I certainly miss. If you made it this far, thank you all for so much for watching, it really means a lot. Please smash that like button like Hulk smashed the Avengers, and subscribe if you enjoyed. I hope you'll stick around. Now what should I revisit next? Maybe one of these? Let me know with that like button and comment down below. Later, true believers.